Hey everybody, Kevin here, and here's a little something for your performance edge. Now, I think one of the biggest challenges when we're trying to cast vision as a leader to get to the point of breakthrough, we often struggle with the level of context that builds the understanding to where all of a sudden they begin to see the picture that you're casting. And it's a challenge for anyone who leads an organization, whether you're the primary vision caster or you're a secondary vision caster. Sometimes we just got to get people to see, and it takes a certain amount of time and energy to get it there. So what I want to teach you today is what's called a 30-30-90-90. I'm even going to share with you, I think, the invisible of dog years. It's a kind of weird combination, but I think it's important to understand when we're trying to cast a picture in a way where the level of context connects with the people, intellectually and emotionally, to the point where they go, oh, I'm in. This is where we're going. This is what I need to do. This is how I need to behave. This is the level I need to achieve or pursue. And that is the game. So let's take a look at it. The first thing in a 30-30-99 is understanding what level of breakthrough you're trying to accomplish. Now, in some cases, the breakthrough or that level of understanding or that epiphany that you're searching for, it does take time. And when it comes to vision casting doesn't always come in a consistent form. It comes sometimes very situational, and sometimes it has its own kind of cadence and beat in terms of when you can slow down enough with everybody to really be able to unpack the pictures and really conceptualize what this vision is that we're moving towards, and then the role that they play in the context of that vision. And it's not always, and sometimes what I've learned is sometimes it's like once a week, you might really get a chance with individuals to really unpack a vision on that level. And so as you're trying to articulate the level of breakthrough, you're looking like, look, is this something that if I had all the perfect world I could do in 30 days, or if I had the perfect world, it would take 90 days? That's the first thing you're going to unpack here, because once you know what the 30 or the 90 is, it begins to help you to start sorting out in your mind really how long this is going to take. You're probably not going to like what I'm going to say here, but I'm going to unpack it this way. When I say 30-30-90-90, I mean if I've got a 30-day breakthrough that I want to achieve with my team, and I know that at best I get like maybe a half hour, maybe once a week, if that, to really go deep with them on the vision and articulate it, give them the context so they can have that level of understanding so that they begin to start seeing themselves in it. I know that at once a week, it's going to take me 30 weeks before I get that breakthrough. If it's a 90, it's probably going to take me 90 weeks. I know it sounds kind of sad, right? But it's real. It just is. People at the speed at which they have to do their day job and accomplish all the things that they're trying to do, we just have for some reason this misunderstanding of vision in terms of I said it, they get it. Oh wow, they're all in. There's a magic wand. I don't think it's possible. I think what's really possible is the continuous level of building context every week about who we are, about where we're going, about what we believe, about what we want to achieve, about what it's going to take, and about, hey, where we're going, how we're going to get there, and how do you fit in? And when we start unpacking that part of it and they begin to start seeing themselves in it, then we come back another week and we build on it. We come back another week and we build on it. And here's where dog years comes in. Sometimes it's great to do an offsite. Sometimes an offsite, if you do an offsite strategically, in the context of trying to do a 30-day vision breakthrough, you can get, think about the number of weeks worth of time that you could get in one day. Because if I only get 30 minutes once a week in a day, I could be there for 5 hours, 6 hours. I now have accelerated the timeline in which I can get the breakthrough. And we want to make things better. We want to make more money. We want to make more time. That's the key to having the breakthrough, because we know ultimately that's the outcome of accomplishing this vision that we have, this difference that we want to make, this thing that if we don't do it, it won't get done. That part, when they start getting emotionally connected to it in that offsite, it now accelerates their ability. It activates their reticular activation system. They are dialing in way, way faster, and it accelerates that, especially if you're doing a 90-90. Doing a number of key getaways with key people in the room and being able to get them to really build that context. I kid you not. It will be unbelievable in terms of the level of understanding that they will have. It is the commitment you have to make as a leader, as a secondary vision caster, as a primary vision caster, to continue to lay out the context, to try to formulate ways to do dog years. Hey, that can be in a 90-minute lunch. Hey, you got to think of this 3 weeks. You start thinking through that strategically and see what happens. Huge invisibles are at play. Huge in terms of where you're going, how you're going to get there, how you fit in, and everybody come along for the ride, bringing their A game, taking this thing to another level. Listen to me. It's a game changer. So reframe that, rethink that. I'm telling you, the results will be incredible. Hey, I just want you to always remember, when you see the invisible, you become unstoppable. Do some damage with this. Give us a try. I'm telling you, you're going to be emailing me. You're going to be telling me some stories. I can't wait to see them. Take care, everybody.